rocking up the front of this. Now you say that's not rock, that's block. That is actually going to be mostly, if not completely, hidden because this has to be drained. This wants to stand in water.
Right.
So I've got some. We'll see that later on as I get into this project, because I'll probably do 50 other things and be back and forth to this. Because it's planting time, I still haven't painted the other side of the house, blah, blah, blah,
Yes.
yak. I have to put a deck on.
Yeah.
I have a lot of things to do. Okay, so trailers, one of the main reasons that they're so, they're not storm worthy is because they don't have a foundation.
Right.
So the idea here is to give it a form of foundation.
Right.
And at the same time cover it up and make it more insulated. It's like one of those, doing this is a win-win-win thing. Now I don't know if I've showed you how I make fake bricks.
I don't think you've actually done it yet.
Okay, I'll have to show them. But yeah, so I make the fake bricks. That looks okay. It doesn't look 100%, but it looks okay. Well, if you look at the one that I just
The one you just did looks really good.
Yeah. And that is why I had this here.
Because the cat started to go under there.
So
yeah.
this was originally on the end to let air get in and out from underneath the trailer.
Right.
It can't be closed.
Right.
So in the winter time, you had to stick something else over it to make sure that wind didn't get under. So as I'm doing this anyway, I put this in.
Right.
These are expensive, but they're well worth the money. They're like 20 bucks anymore.
Yeah.
When I first started redoing the other house, because of course the lovely people that rented the house before we bought it had taken them all out and sold them for scrap metal.
Right.
Okay, so this was here. What you don't know, because I already fixed it, was that there was maybe this much of this underpinning that was cut out for the air to go through. So I cut it out more. It's still not going to be as much as I would like, but there's actually a bar to the trailer above this.
So it can't go any higher than that.
Well, I might be able to. I said that and I put my hand back there. I may be able to cut that out. But at any rate, it'll be harder now because this, okay, so I had a bunch of cement blocks. And like I said, this isn't going to show.
Right.
And I wanted it to be really strong.
Right.
So I took the cement blocks, I put concrete on the ground, and set them into the concrete, spaced them, and poured concrete between them. And then this,
And you filled them.
I actually anchored into the concrete by putting some self-drilling, self-tapping roofing screws up through the bottom of it with it hanging out, and I made sure, yes, that I could still open and close it.
Right.
But, so now it's rocking this up, going over, rocking around this. So what I'm going to try to do is have my rocks come to here and then backfill with concrete.
Right.
So when I backfill this with concrete, this will be more foundation and less just fascia rock.
Right.
So especially on this front end where we're actually underneath the beams.
Yeah.
These are the things they cut off that used to pull the trailer.
Right.
Okay, so when I've already hooked into the bottom of those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when I hook them in all the way, it's just gonna make it that much better. Rock is a really good insulator for heat and cold. It keeps water and moisture out better,
Right.
blah, blah, blah. I'm leaving this because this is actually insulated steel.
Right.
We're not the only trailer in this area that has this.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 more down here.
Yeah.
At least 2 more, maybe 3 more that have the same thing, which leads me to believe that they were all belonged to the same person at one time. But what they was cut-offs of panels for insulated steel doors.
Oh.
So, yeah. So they were 2 pieces of steel with 2 inches of styrofoam between them.
Oh, okay.
And that's what's underneath here. So why am I not taking out and rocking up to the base? Because that's actually more insulation than the rock will be. So putting the rock and the insulation of that together
Yes.
is better.
Right.
So, okay, so like I said, this I took off and then I wound up putting it back in the hole because
Miss
fucking
Thing.
Tic Tac was like, woo, I could go under there. And I'm like, yeah, if you get under there, you ain't getting out because I ain't coming in. Crawling under there to get you. You're going to have to come out on your own. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing. And as you can see, I have all my normal crap that I normally, here's a bunch of gutter covering that Jack and Shauna got rid of because, as anybody who's ever used this knows, it keeps the leaves out of your gutter, but it also collects. He has a pine tree and the pine needles got in it really bad.
Yeah.
And when they do, they cause ice stems, and any ice stems are flowing, like grow on this, and then it forces the water back under the shingle, rots the edge of your house.
Right.
Why are you using the dryer sheets instead of the mosquito bracelet?
I meant to get both.
Okay. Because Lynn has taken to blowing up like a balloon from mosquito bites. So, at any rate, I'm going to use this for reinforcement in this wall. Probably mostly in the back where I want to pour in concrete.
Right. When you start
So, like
backfilling
that.
with concrete. Yeah.
But also, anytime I'm going between the layers, it's going to make it really nice. It should be easy to use. Now, I got to go over this. So it's like, I don't have any rocks big enough, blah, 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 blah. And then I remembered I had a bunch of toilet tank lids.
I wondered why
I
you
got
had
tons of toilet tank lids. So I'm build up rock on either side.
Right.
I'm going to pour cement on this. I'm going to put in one of those that go across.
Right.
Then I'm going to put another layer of cement. Then I'm going to set this up there. And then I'm going to use it to rock over and under.
Oh, how amazing is
And I'm going
that?
to pour cement into the hole so that it kind of fills it up. But it won't fill it up. But you'll notice it fits
Perfectly. It fits perfectly, yes.
Yeah. So that's the plan. We'll see if that actually comes to fruition, especially that it does it today. Because I'm really tired.
Well, it's already like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You've already done a day's work.
I'm really tired already. So there's that.
Yeah.
I'm old. What can I say?
I don't know. Like you said, you've already done a day's work.
And I've got my, my hoo-haws.
Right.
Oh, and I have this netting because this is that plastic netting that's around fruit. Mm-hmm. And I was wondering if I could maybe use it in between, in the same way I'm doing with that, only it's more
Flexible.
So I could get it and kind of use it as a mesh in between stuff that
Then
will
we'll keep the concrete from running too.
Unlike the metal, it's not going to rust out.
Right.
And once it's covered, it also shouldn't rot. So
Even if it does, it'll hold the concrete in place long enough. Yeah.
well,
For it to dry.
But yeah, I'm just thinking that's like just an added little thing to try.
Yep.
Why not?
Yeah,
I have tons.
You have
of them.
tons of them. We don't throw them away. You use them
No.
for all kinds of stuff.
Well, I use them when I do garlic.
Yeah.
And if we do potatoes.
And we've
stuff.
used them to put dryer sheets in the chicken yard to
Yeah.
keep the.
Yeah, we use them
Oh,
for all
what kind of
kinds
flies are they?
Oh, the buffalo gnats.
Buffalo gnats. Buffalo
Yeah,
gnats.
so dryer sheets. They don't like dryer sheets, so we take our spent dryer sheets and we'll put a bunch of them in and just tie that up
Yeah.
in the chicken yard and stuff like that.
Fun things.
Yes, I know I need a haircut. I have one scheduled Tuesday. If I could figure out how to cut it myself, I would.
So I will probably come back and actually catch you.
Okay.
I don't know, really working?
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of this is what I did. Yeah.
Wait, this is the damnedest DIY channel on
Yeah.
YouTube because it's like, well, I already finished this. This is what I did. You
Yep.
don't really get to watch. I hope you're smart enough to figure out how I did it without actually watching me do it, since I don't do that.
Okay, I'll be
Yeah.
back. Okay, so what are you doing?
Okay, so I've started this already.
Uh-huh.
And I realized I want to put a bag of, you can actually feel the cold air coming out of there.
Wow.
I'm actually going to put some mothballs under there to keep mice and bugs, and of course eventually they rot and you don't have anything. But for right now, while it's open and I can do it, I'm going to throw them back in there as far as I can.
Oh,
Of course, the bad thing is I'm going to have to smell the motherfuckers for that
While you're working,
whole
yes.
time I'm working down here.
Yay.
Hopefully I get this covered up quick enough, then I don't have to
Smell it
for much
forever.
longer.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if you can notice, but I put a piece of the netting in, and so far, yeah, it looks like it works really good.
Oh, yeah, I see it. I see.
Yeah, so,
Wow. That is cool.
so that's what I'm doing.
Okay, we'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, she's reached that part of the program.
Okay, so I've closed that up, and now I'm getting this stuff, and I'm cutting it to go over the hole.
To be the right length to go over the hole.
Cut the right length to go over the hole, and it should be perfect. Thank you, Jack and Shauna.
Well, because it'll keep cement or little rocks or anything else from falling down into the hole.
Well, no, it'll fasten into here, and into here, and make it the cement where it won't crack later on.
Gotcha. Okay, so
Otherwise, it'll crack.
You
later.
said this, but I just heard what you said. It's going to be like rebar.
Yeah. Well, this is exactly the kind of shit that they put when they used to make the old showers and stuff.
Uh-huh.
This is exactly the kind of shit they put behind there. Exactly.
Wow. Okay.
If you pull when I was working on our shower, when I had to redo that wall
Uh-huh.
and put a new faucet in, which is always fun.
Yeah.
When I had to do that, when you pulled it off, this was the shit that was in the wall.
Huh.
This exact shit is what they used to use to do stucco on. So, yeah. So it's perfect for this treatment. And it was free,
Yep.
which, as you know, is one of my favorite things.
Yes, yes.
There are a few things that I like as much as free.
Okay, I am going to zoom in on that. Okay, so you use that little lip to help it keep from slipping off itself.
Mm-hmm. Well, and the idea is that when I put cement all over it and then I put the other thing on, it should make a nice seal, but I've got to work at that. That's not just going to happen.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I know, right? Who would have thought? Who would have thought such a good little girl?
On that
Oh,
fancy,
my
fancy,
beautiful wickedness.
that fancy tool, the bottle that you cut out into a scoop.
Yeah, that's I use this tool for cement more than any other tool that I use for cement. I use it to get the water. I use it to do everything. That's like my major cement. That's my all-in-one cement tool.
It's in the, yeah.
That's my all-in-one cement tool right there. Okay, so now I have to cover up the fact that that's in there to the best of my ability, which, you know, some days my ability's better than others. I'm not. Today may not be a good day. I don't know. But I'm feeling like it's not. Everything I've touched today has turned to shit. So there's that thing.
Well,
You
it
know.
started with a dead chicken, which isn't
Yeah,
cool.
started with a dead chicken. It was never good.
No.
And then there's the whole figuring out why the chicken died, and you know,
Yay.
and cleaning out the entire chicken house because super ultra paranoid. And
Yeah.
with all the freaking bird flu and shit, you know.
I don't know
Can't
that
really
it's.
blame me.
I don't know that it's paranoia.
Yeah, I don't know that it's paranoia. With everything else that's happened, you know, I don't know that any of us, you know, get to say, well, we're just paranoid. No, they really are out to get us.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at these days. No, they really do want to kill us all and chop us up into worm food, and, you know, so that the rich have something to eat. I love how everybody acts like everything's so high. Why? That's because blah, 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 inflation, blah, blah, blah. What's causing it, guys? What's causing it? Corporations purposely gigging the hell out of us
Yep.
because they can get away with it.
Yep.
Quit buying their shit.
Yep.
If you don't have to have it, don't buy it. Don't buy it for a couple of weeks, and guess what? The prices will come down.
Yep.
As long as you keep buying it, no matter how high they jack the prices up, that's what they're going to do. Because they can get away with it.
Yep.
We have to stop them in their tracks by just not buying their shit.
Vote with your dollars.
Vote with your dollars. Vote with your dollars. You want the prices to come down. You know, we've seen this with oil, people. The oil cartels, which are the worst ones for just, let's get as much out of the people as we possibly can while we trash the environment out. The minute everybody's like, oh, gas is too high, let's quit going anywhere or doing anything. The minute they do that, what happens, people?
Gas prices come down.
Always, always, always come down.
Yep.
So we have very little control, but we have more than we think.
See if I can get this from the front. I'm not sure I can, but I'm going to try. Hoo-has and seashells,
Yeah,
marbles,
it's all just
and stuff.
Yeah, and it's just trying to get it
Level.
And
Stable.
later on, I will try to get it. I will get some cement. In fact, I might do that now.
Put some cement in that hole.
Well, because this is semi-hollow.
Right.
And while it won't matter when I fill it with cement, if I can get some actually in there,
That will help.
that would be the dinkum.
Okay.
So, there's
We'll
figuring
see.
out how to do that.
Okay.
You know,
Or not.
we're not doing it and just saying, you know what, it's probably going to be good enough. I've kind of got to, okay, so I've gotten older and my body's taking a big dump and it's not doing what it's supposed to or anything else. And I've gotten to the point where it's like, will it make it till I die? If it'll make it till I die, it'll be somebody else's problem. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's kind of where I've gotten. Kind of like at this point on the program, it's like, yeah, that'll be somebody else's problem. They can deal with it after I die. I don't really give a shit. So.
Okay, I will come back and film when you have got some more going on here.
Going.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
Okay, just want to show you. She got around the entrance, the opening that she was worried about. Of course, she's going to go up on top of that and everything else, but not right this second.
what's that?
I'm just showing them what you've done so far.
Well, I tried to put foam in the toilet tank, and I think 99% of it came out, but it'll be okay.
Yeah.
I'll cement over it. It'll be great.
Oh, look, it's coming out at the other end, so it went all the way around.
Okay, well then it did work.
It did exactly
It did
what you
work
wanted
then.
it to do.
I just didn't need as much as
You
I
didn't need as
thought.
much as you thought, that's all.
Yeah.
That is cool, so it actually
worked.
sealed it. That's
It worked
great.
perfectly. That's exactly what I needed it to do.
Yay! Okay.
Yay! I meant for that to happen.
Well, not quite as messy coming off the top,
No,
but there you
it
go.
ain't mess.
Yeah, but that's okay. It'll be all right.
Mess.
And then she used a lot of it there in a place that needed to be sealed because it was a great big bald spot that's going to be covered by rock.
It'll all be covered eventually.
Yes. Okay, I'm going away again. So I was gone for maybe 20 minutes. I love that red thing you put in there.
Yeah, you know me.
Somebody threw away.
Canister.
It was a broken.
That they gave to me because they were like, "Oh, Slater, put this in your wall."
Yeah, because it's all got a big hole in it.
In the
It's a
bottom,
nice
yeah.
crockery thing, but yeah. How cool. Oh, that's looking so nice. I'm almost sad to see the brick going away.
Fake brick.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay.
That's okay. We'll be looking at fake brick for years to come, I'm sure, on the rest of the house.
I doubt it. I know
It
you.
takes forever to get the damn thing rocked up, so.
Well, and it's supposed to rain in the next few days quite a bit, and you know that's all that stuff. The weather
Yeah,
just
always
is killing
goes
us.
into everything.
Yep.
I mean, if you've ever had a farm
Yeah.
or done projects outside, you go from, I don't know why people want to talk about the weather all the time, to, hey, what's the weather doing?
Yep.
I hear we're supposed to have blah bitty blah yakety yak.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, no, we had that last year. Oh, it was this time. Yeah. It was
Yeah, and you start getting pissed off at the weather people because they're
yeah.
like, "Oh, don't worry, we're not going to have any rain."
Oh
It's
yeah.
like, yeah,
We'll be in the middle
really?
of a drought.
It's droughting. We desperately
Don't worry,
need
this
rain.
weekend there won't be rain, and it's like,
What the hell?
seriously, are you that fucking out of touch?
You don't eat?
Yeah. I guess you don't eat.
Yep.
Well, you're not going to. That's for sure.
Yep.
With an attitude like
I love those shells.
that.
yeah.
Well, like I said, in the shells, we found out from watching history stuff that the shells actually add strength to the concrete.
Right?
So,
There you go. They're decorative and.
yeah.
Okay, going away.
Where I'm
Okay.
You probably need to stand where I was.
Okay. So what did you do now?
Okay, so we yesterday we mixed a bag of cement and
Oh, just cement, not...
just cement.
Yeah.
And filled in all the back, all the way nice, packed it,
Yes.
filled the top of this, so now it's nice and solid.
Right.
Filled all of that, and then I'll do the rest later. And
I see you've got those wire thingies in there.
I've got them in good and tight. Well, now they're held in by.
They're all in by cement?
Yeah,
Wow.
but, and then I'll keep doing it as I go up. I'll keep adding because I have a whole. They're all of Jack and Shauna's gutter things.
Gutter
So you
guards.
want me to go get in the house and get you a?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh.
I just want to finish right now.
Okay, so we're finished.
Yeah,
Are we finished?
We're finished.
Until next time. I don't know what to say.
Bye.
I know it's rare.
Because I probably won't be here when she puts it down, I want you to see before she does so that this is the what the kind of pipe
It's
is?
sewer pipe.
Sewer pipe.
It's sometimes called lateral line pipe, or you can use it for French drains. That's what I'm using for, is a French drain system.
Right.
It's a lot cheaper than the
Actual French drain stuff.
actual French drain pipe, which is the poly stuff that has the holes all in it.
Yeah, yeah. But it'll work.
Styling,
I noticed this has got interlocking pieces.
Yeah,
And
it locks together, it locks on, and then the holes pick up the moisture and take it down. So
That's awesome.
What it's for, and it lets it go bleeding up. And in fact, I have to remember which way is the right way to do it.
yeah, okay.